knocked him out. Let that in the past, my foot on the gas. A flow elevator, we face him and Brad. How you want deposit the memo of cash? Red light, yellow light, green light, go. The events, hot to the...
It's week 16 of the NFL, and we'll be watching Lavonte David, who reached another plateau this week with his 80th tackle of the season. It's the Buccaneers and the Hawks, and it comes your way next.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen here in the booth. Greg, we've been around for a minute, as the kids like to say. I called your games. There are guys who you played with back in your day who are now the veteran players in the league, and we got a couple of veterans here at quarterback. What a difference it makes for a team when they come in with a guy who knows what he's doing back at quarterback.
Oh, and it really does. And remember, Mike, the only way to gain experience is to gain experience. There's no magic formula. You got to be in the fire, make mistakes, make great plays, learning lessons. The more you see, the better you get. And no position is that more magnified than in the NFL at the quarterback position. So the fact that these guys have played so many games, so many seasons, they've seen so much, that's a huge advantage for each of these teams. Now the question is, in today's matchup, who comes out on top?
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Julian Love brings him down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They face 2nd down and 7. Putting the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now the veteran, it's Chase Edmonds. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one complete to Palmer.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Still 2nd down.
A carry now for Edmonds. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. Now Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, on comes Jake Camarda to punt for Tampa Bay. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Gino. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
oftentimes it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. He'll get this out to his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. Back deep for the Bucs, their speedster, Trey Palmer. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A tight end in motion now. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. One of the tight ends in motion right. 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That is caught. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Once again, it's Walker. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And that is incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And that'll set up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Michael Dixon now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This returnable with Palmer. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Bucs offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Tristan Wirfs, former 1st-round pick, with the flag.
Still 1st down.
A give. This is Irving. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. Going to about the 39. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Mayfield. He connects with Palmer on that one. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing is Baker. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here's Jake Camarda now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
There we go, Sonoma. There we go, Sonoma.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Second and a yard. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll go play action. It's Smith. Got a man. It's Lockett. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Seattle.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. Here we go, Sonoma.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake
Ball start.
filled. First half continues.
Still 1st down.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. Once again, right back to Lockett.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here we go.
They go play action with Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Ready!
From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. They'll run it. It's Irving. And a short pickup there to about the 18. Second down and 8. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. To throw is Mayfield. Open man, the tight end, Keith. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, we go.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Second and 7. Play action now. It's Gino. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level.
Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. Noah Fant, touchdown Seattle. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Irving. Not much room to operate there. He'll get only to about the 24. Here's 2nd and 9. They send Godwin in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year, and on this one, just a little bit off.
3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll air one out for Palmer. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Seahawks offense getting set to get back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10.
Ready. There goes it.
On play action, Smith taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd.
There we go, Sonora. Sonora.
From the shotgun, Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motions right.
What's that?
On the handoff, it's Irving. And this will be a Bucs first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
What's that?
They send Godwin in motion.
That.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
That. What's that?
On the ground is Edmonds. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion right.
What's that?
On 1st down is Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter, it goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll run with Irving. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. The safety, Jordan Poyer, up to make the stop. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This is going to be from 53 yards out. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Smith. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the 2nd time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, by the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Working out of the gun, Smith to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Now Walker. Whoa, and good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8. now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Come on, shot.
Metcalf, left side, he's got it. He is in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready for this next possession. They trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Irving. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Second and 11. Man in motion, heading left. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front.
Ball start.
And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Here's Mayfield. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. There's DK Metcalf, he and the Seahawks offense set for their next drive. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Smith. He finds the veteran Lockett. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A shotgun run now with Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now an option here, left side. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Off balance throw, it's complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it. And